Back in the days, community was much important. And without the internet, without Facebook and all that, but it's individualistic because it focuses on your profile as a person. Now, my question would be, in terms of changing from where you came from Big Bang to Joburg and across the world, is there anything that you will say to me as a child I should be taking? You know, I'm very aware of the stuff you're giving us in heritage, but I just want you to give me another perspective in terms of, I'm in Africa, I'm diverse, I'm all these things, but could I be able to take myself and again be myself in the world? Thank you.
Well, I am unfortunately a bad example because I was bewitched with music from when I was born. You know what I mean? I just heard music all that. I was so obsessed with music, but by the time I was 5, my parents were forced to get me piano lessons because I wouldn't stop singing. You know, and I knew every record and all that. But I didn't expect everybody to be like that, you know. But it's a good place to start. Is that if you're obsessed with what you're doing, then you'll knock down every door and you'll get where. There's no formula. There's no formula. I mean, like, by the time I was 21, at 21 I was already an excelling musician here because I didn't sleep. But I used to wake up the older guys, say, come and show me this, let's do this, you know what I mean? And I think that you have to be obsessed, almost to a point of being irritating. When you get to the point where you're irritating, that's when you're going after you're going after your goal. But if you're going to be nice and you want people to bring things for you, you'll grow cobwebs around. You know, you have to be insane. You really have to be insane. You can't approach something you're crazy about nicely. You know, and to a certain extent, you almost have to offend. You know, it's sorry, but you have to learn also. You have to be curious. You have to read if you can. Listen to everything. You know. And you have to be curious and go and look for the things. I mean, if I had to say to you, I'm sure like the names are named Jamba, Volkanus, and Volkanata, Singa, and you've never heard of them before. But they are there. You know. So you have to go and find them out. You know, find out the choral composers. And then learn all those traditional songs, man. They are beautiful. You know, bring them back. You know, maybe if you do that, then you won't have to complain that the people don't play our music because when we were playing, we were crazy about our music, but it only happened on the radio, half an hour a week. But we knew it all, you know. So it's obsession is what going to help. If you're not obsessed about if you don't know what, you know, if you don't know who Hinza is, or who Mika is, or Makana in this province, then you are living in a bubble, you know. You know what I mean? And you have to find out other things, like why this place is named Port Elizabeth. You have to find out why Grahamstown is Grahamstown. Who was King William? We don't question all those things, but it's all those things that are important for us and for our children. So it's a wide space that you have to cover. There's no shortcut, and to a certain extent we are lazy. You know, we just want things to come to us. But if you're not obsessed, it will never happen. Other question? Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll speak to Mr. Figure. My one question is the idea of relevance. I'm I'm coming from a writer's perspective. I write on my own privilege of that outside of social media. The idea of relevance in this day and age.
Relevance.
In the day and age of media, in social media, we're fighting the wrong relevance. Because we'll try to take topics of today that we don't know much about, or we want to go with the hashtag. What, in terms of artistry, would you give to say, this is what, as an artist, you can be relevant? Because that's what you have. That's what you have as almost very relevant these days.
Any hard-working person in any craft becomes relevant because of the work they do. You know, whether it's a painter or a dancer, you know what I mean, or a sports person, you become relevant because you're good at what you're doing. You know, there is no board that can judge an artist. You know, there's no board that can, so a group of people that come and say, you are irrelevant. Critics write about you because you are. If you were not there, they wouldn't have a gig. That is your relevance. Even if they say you can't play, if they write about you, it means they've noticed you are relevant. You know what I mean? At one time, there was a man called Leonard Feather, and he was he was the top jazz critic of the day. And I was just starting out, you know, and I was friendly with Miles Davis, who was one of the people who was, you know, who's like always say, what you doing, you know, you just don't fuck up, you come and ask me if anything, you know. So Leonard Feather wrote about me and said, I wasn't really playing jazz, you know, I wasn't really a jazz musician, you know. And I can't call myself, because like here, what they call the blindfold test, where you play your records. You play records and you're supposed to identify them. You only used to do that to musicians. And I failed this blindfold test. I didn't know anybody that he played. But he did it on purpose. He didn't play people that I know, you know, he played. And so I said, I don't know anything about jazz. And so I said, I went to Miles, I said, what do you think about this? He said, did you spell your name right? Because if you didn't spell my name right, you're talking about me. And if you spelled my name right, I'm fucking relevant. Okay, yes sir.
One last final question.
I got two more. We are here together. We will need a master session.
Thank you very much.
You know, I can hear you better if you talk like me. Just talk loud.
So my question is, if you're thinking of maybe checking out New York or trying to compete with the rest of the artists around the world, what should I take with me?
Don't go to New York before they call you.
The opportunity, I'm a student as well, PhD student in culture and identity, and I had the opportunity to go overseas to work in Granada, Spain. And when I was there, I was trying to do a lot of music from other countries, soul music, or music from different kinds of style. And yes, I got gigs because people really liked that. But then people were really interested in Africa and explaining my own heritage, where I come from, what kind of music we do. So I started doing Hugh Masekela songs, salsa music and everything. And from there on, I noticed people paying attention to what I was trying to do and trying to find my own way. And from that, I decided that I wanted to fuse music. I wanted to go back to my roots and everything. And I'm a colored girl, but I've got roots.
You're colored?
I hate to speak about race. I hate to speak about race because I think we should be in Africa right now where that doesn't count, you know. So I started playing that and I started fusing music together. And people were really interested, and I recorded my first CD there called Pachamama, and it's very fusion, trying to mix styles, world music styles, because Granada was very fusion oriented, many different cultures and music. I was listening to flamenco and everything. And then I recorded that CD and I thought, oh wow, it's interesting, people are liking it just as an entry, just to start myself out. And I decided, okay, I want to go back to South Africa to come and promote the work here and start meeting musicians there, because I gained an appreciation for my own country there. And when I came here, I'm kind of stuck in a bit of a world where I feel maybe I'm not understood a little bit, because I'm trying to fuse different things together, fuse different styles. People ask me what genre you're playing, Afrofusion, maybe world music, what you're trying to do. And I kind of felt playing at some festivals and everything that I was trying to like challenge people or ask me, oh, what language are you singing? And I was saying, oh no, I'm trying to fuse some Zulu with some English or some Spanish, or trying to mix things together. And I just wanted to ask, what would your advice be for someone like me? I kind of feel like I'm stuck in a world where I have to kind of break barriers, and I don't know if I have to like what you said, force doors open and try and get people to see what I'm trying to do, or if I should go where maybe people were appreciating me, which was maybe overseas. And I just wanted your advice on that, because you spoke a lot about heritage, and I'm proud of it, but I found myself maybe in a difficult space.
I think what you're talking to me about right now is formula. You know, you're talking about the formulas you've tried. But you can mix all kinds of formulas. If you have your root, which is where you come from, it'll always show if you let it show. But it goes back to what I'm saying before, is that mixing those things doesn't mean anything if you don't mix them well. And you can't mix them well if the level of your performance is not at a very high level. And so that's what you have to work on. You know, people will only in the end, people don't give a shit about categories. They don't even know what they're listening to. The media tells them it's urban, garden, forest. You know what I mean? And they eat it up. But people are only interested, well, your audience, your potential audience is only interested in excellence. You know? So, I mean, I haven't heard you do anything, I'd like to hear it, but I can tell you that if you come with a formula or a method to be noticed, that's what they might notice you for a while. But if your performance is not at high levels, I don't know what do you sing?
I'm singing at the piano.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So you just have to hone your craft. You know, people will notice you for doing what you do well, not for what it is. You know, because they don't know what it is. You know, when we like something, we like it because it sounds good to us. But usually, even a person who doesn't know anything won't listen to something if it's not good. If it's not well performed, we don't pay it, even if we're not musicians. You know, I can't critique you because I'm not a critic and I don't know what you do. But you have to do it damn well, really well. And you have to be dissatisfied. As soon as you get satisfied and you think, hey, people are not listening to me, then you wallow in self-pity. It doesn't help. So whatever you do, maybe you should try and do it 10 times better, or spend like 10 hours more a day on it. You know, they say if you want to do something well, don't sleep, pass out because of it. Okay, I think the day is done. You can't become excellent by adapting.
Okay.
Because it's unoriginal. You know? And why adapt? That's another thing. Nobody tries to be an African. You know, other people don't try to adapt to Africa. You don't hear a good child say, today we must tell our esposa, tell our baby.
They were never taught.
They were never?
They were never taught to what church.
No, they were told that Xhosa is a careful language that you should speak it. That's why we speak Afrikaans and English, because we adapted. We adapted so much that we gave the country away.